What are the biggest problems in a relationship? All relationships go through ups and downs, but sometimes the downs can seem to outweigh the ups. When this happens, it can be difficult to know what to do to get back on track. However, there are some common problems that all relationships face at one time or another. One of the biggest problems is communication. When communication breaks down, it can be difficult to express needs and wants, which can lead to frustration and resentment. Another common problem is trust. Trust is essential in any relationship, but it can be easily damaged. If trust is broken, it can be very difficult to rebuild. Lastly, all couples fight from time to time. It's normal to disagree, but when fighting becomes the norm, it can be very destructive to a relationship. If any of these problems sound familiar, don't despair. All couples face these challenges at one time or another. The important thing is to identify the problem and then work together to find a solution. Before going into the details, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. 10 biggest problems in a relationship. 1. Communication problems are one of the most common issues in relationships. If you and your partner are not communicating effectively, it can lead to misunderstandings, resentment, and even contempt. 2. Trust is essential for any healthy relationship, but it can be difficult to maintain trust if there has been infidelity or other betrayals. 3. Money troubles can cause a lot of stress in a relationship. If you're constantly arguing about money, it can be tough to stay connected to your partner. 4. Different parenting styles can be a source of tension in many relationships. If you and your partner are not on the same page when it comes to raising your children, it can create conflict. 5. In-laws can be a source of stress for many couples. If you're constantly being criticized by your partner's family or friends, it can be difficult to maintain a positive relationship. 6. Jealousy can be destructive to a relationship. If you find yourself feeling jealous of your partner's friends or activities, it's important to communicate openly and work on resolving the issue. 7. One of the most common relationship problems is different levels of desire for sex. If you're not on the same page with your partner when it comes to sex, it can lead to frustration and resentment. 8. Different expectations can be a big problem in relationships. If you're expecting your partner to change or meet certain criteria that they're not aware of, it can lead to disappointment. 9. Resentment is often a major issue in relationships. If you're holding on to anger or resentment towards your partner, it can poison the relationship. 10. Affairs can obviously be devastating to a relationship. If you've been unfaithful, it's important to work on rebuilding trust and repairing the damage that's been done. While these are some of the most common problems couples face, it's important to remember that every relationship is unique and there are many other potential issues that could arise. If you're having difficulty in your relationship, it's important to communicate openly with your partner and seek professional help if needed.